I'm Toby.
And I'm Savannah.
And this is Bloodshot, from a certain point of view. So this will probably be like the last blockbuster we get to do for a little while here, unfortunately. So we'll see. We'll see what's in theaters next week, and our theater's already kind of limiting hours, so we'll see what we end up can do and whatnot. So
yeah, and please feel free to comment with indie movie suggestions. If you know things that are releasing in the next few weeks that we wouldn't know about, then maybe just comment, let us know, so that we know what to go see, since all of our planned movies are gone now.
Yeah, but enough of that. So Bloodshot. I don't remember the director's name, but it was his directorial debut
of a film. He did like one episode of a TV show before this.
Of a film. I felt like we'll talk about the good parts first. The opening was great. Enjoyed the opening.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't enjoy it as much, but
the song, the guy dancing.
Oh, that part I enjoyed.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like the Call of Duty.
Oh, that part I enjoyed. I was like, okay, all right, I like it. It was interesting, and then I guess what makes the opening even better was that I felt like the opening is what led to him becoming Bloodshot, but he was already Bloodshot at that point.
Yeah.
So that's what I think I really liked about the opening in the end, is because of how I thought it was like a real thing, but it wasn't. It was completely fake.
Yeah, that's true.
We both agreed that if any of the other people that he had assassinated, or I don't know, I did air quotes, he did assassinate them. Any other people that he assassinated had done that dance in the coat, it would have been terrible.
It wouldn't have been as good. They chose the perfect actor to show the full simulation for, because he was like...
It was very well
his name is actually Toby.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, his name is actually Toby.
Toby's.
And he was just that guy. He's like, he might be one of the highlights of the movie, honestly.
Yeah,
he got into it. He's like, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, it was perfect.
It's a very like cliche, like the villain weirdly dancing to a crazy song or whatever. But he did a good job. It was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed. Like that was I was actually like, oh, this might actually be a good movie, and then we kept going.
Yeah, and then the movie continues on.
Then the movie continued.
One of the biggest waste of just one of the plot points they put in there that I thought was just a waste of my time and the movie's time was having her even exist.
Having his wife even exist.
Exactly. That she's a real person that they used to date and now she has a family. I was like, this is just a total waste of my time.
Yeah, either they should have full-blown gone with she was still his wife and was waiting for him and didn't know what happened, or she just didn't exist and they made her up for the simulation. It should have been one or the other.
If they're going to do it like the way they kind of did, where she had moved on, it was because he died 5 years ago.
Right.
They'd just broken up, so it was so long ago.
And it was confusing to the audience a little bit.
I was like
the way the dialogue of it was kind of choppy, and it was like, wait, what?
I was like, why is this in here? I think Savannah agrees with me here. I'm just so sick of shaky cam.
Yeah, that's my number one.
I prefer watching somebody actually punch somebody. Hire actors who know how to do that kind of stuff, or get a good choreographer.
And Vin Diesel does know how to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Vin Diesel does a great job.
Get a fight choreographer and actually have him fight.
Exactly, put the time into it.
Some people or something.
I'm guessing there probably wasn't a lot of money anyways, but at the same time, the big shots that you did do didn't look that great either.
Well, they didn't really do any big shots. That's the problem. The whole entire, I would honestly say every single action sequence was either shaky cam or very poorly lit so that you couldn't see what was happening.
Yeah, and all the henchmen were just dumb.
Yeah.
The one with the metal feet, I was just like, oh my god, just somebody drop a building on this guy already, because I don't want to listen to him.
That's our other biggest complaint, is that they spend like the first 30, 45 minutes of the movie doing weird fake dialogue, and it's not even for him. Like, they do it to the audience as if we're supposed to believe that they're the good guys.
Right.
Even though they've been the bad guys already for like 3 or 4 simulations.
Yeah, we know they're the bad guys.
And we already knew they were the bad guys, because of the trailer. The trailer makes it very clear that they're the bad guys.
That they're manipulating him over and over again.
So, to spend that much of the movie trying to be led to believe that they're good guys is a waste of our time.
Yeah, the whole script thing that they had, I could have cared less. I don't need to see that at all. I mean, were you telling me that you wrote a script for the movie? Because good job. I hope you did.
Right.
I mean, I don't know what the script part was. Like, stick to the script. It's like, why are you making it look different than what it is? And
and to go so thoroughly with him, it's like, why not just say, hey, this person killed your wife, go kill him.
Yeah.
That seems way simpler,
like,
honestly.
He was like, how did he access all this information? Well, you uploaded all these databases. You already knew that that's what he was going to do. He's done it already once before, or like 4 times before. So, I don't know. If anything, I would have preferred it to be the first time.
Yeah,
that
not
he was,
the 4th or 5th time.
Yeah, being the first time that he did all this, and they're like, okay, so how's he doing this? Now we're learning so that we know next time how to just make it easier.
Exactly.
So that would have made it a lot better. But being the fourth time or whatever it was,
It's like,
was
okay,
just
this is just for the audience to try to be tricked into thinking they're good guys, even
right,
though we already know
exactly.
they're not.
Well, and it's just, I don't know. I guess a lot of movies do it where they think the audience is dumb, and maybe audiences are dumb. I don't know, but I feel like most of us are pretty smart and can figure out how your movie's supposed to get along as long as you make a decent movie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that you need to have a high level intellect, but
Well, you should have kind of a high level of intellect. That's what's going to make
right,
a better
yeah,
movie.
it's just gonna
Your
make it
script
more...
should have better writing. Your actor should be better.
Right, yeah.
You know?
Let's be honest. I don't know. I would have preferred to watch Iron Man 2.
Yeah. Another point: the acting in this movie is just not good.
Even Vin Diesel kind of was like, I'm just here.
Well, because as we discussed ourselves, Vin Diesel is better in a good ensemble. He does great with good ensemble casts,
Yeah,
like
he
in the Fast
plays
and
off
Furious
his
movies.
other actors.
Even Dwayne Johnson, even though they hate each other, they play off each other very well. You know, he plays off of Paul Walker very well. You know, he plays off of his ensemble casts. That's what makes him a great actor. Like, he does a great job when he's got a good ensemble.
When you put him with a bunch of
B-list
nobody,
actors,
B-list actors,
then he's not going to do as well.
That was Guy Pearce's like worst movie, I think. Like,
Yeah,
I was
honestly,
like, dude, why
people
did you
hated
sign?
Iron Man 3, but I'm like, you know what? He did better in Iron Man 3. I prefer him being the fake Mandarin over being this guy, whoever this guy is.
This was, I mean, and some of the technology was cool and it was interesting, but I mean, I don't know. When all of a sudden my breath gets cut off, I kind of go, and I kind of start to have a panic look on my face. I'm just to go.
Yeah, that was the lead actress. They
Wait a
cut her
minute.
breath off, and she was literally just sitting there going,
Wait, am I supposed to be breathing? It was like, can you still breathe through your nose and your mouth somehow? Or
Yeah, it
because
took
we were
her-
led to believe that this thing was the only way she could breathe.
yeah. She didn't even start panicking for like a solid minute. It's like you
She
should
just
have
started
been
panicking until her
instantly
breath
panicking.
came back.
Yeah, it was just whoever she. I don't remember her name, but she was just not good. The actress, the lead actress they chose was awful. Could not act at all. She probably was one of those that was a supermodel first.
Yeah.
Because you could tell she was all supposed to be all looks and no substance.
Right, and Vin Diesel's best scenes were when he was with Wiggins. When Wiggins was the best part of this movie. I wish he would have been there from the get-go.
Yeah, the actor who plays Wiggins, he's also in that New Girl show, and I've always liked him. He's super funny.
Yeah, he's funny, and he did a really good job.
Yeah, he was the best. He and the Toby guy. They were the best parts of the movie. They seemed like they were having fun. They acted their parts well. They were funny. They were enjoyable. Like, they were the only good parts of the movie.
Right. Yeah. And I don't know. Like, there were some other cool parts of the action, like the bike and this helmet that he was wearing was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All in all, I mean,
the writing wasn't great. The directing was terrible. The action sequences were headache-inducing.
boring and whatever. I wish that we would have went and saw The Hunt opening night last night.
That's what we'll be doing
instead.
this Thursday, as long as our theater is still open.
Yeah, we'll go see The Hunt. That movie I'm thinking is going to be at least more honest about what it is, and
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, I hope this guy who directed it doesn't give up. You know,
It's his first outing.
exactly.
It's
your
not
first
his
outing.
fault. The problem is that this is supposed to not only be a huge blockbuster action, but it's supposedly supposed to start a comic book universe into a cinematic universe.
Right? Yeah. So you know how to do it right.
So for the
you know how to
studio
do it wrong.
and the producers
why
of the
would you do it
comics,
this way?
so for the studio and the producers of the comics to put all that on a first-time director, that was their fault. That is a poor choice on their part, because he's not going to be able to deliver on what it needs to be.
Right. I mean, if you look at the comic book movie universe, and I'm not going to include Incredible Hulk, even though we could. You got Iron Man, which starts off the MCU. You have Man of Steel, which starts off the DCEU, and now you have Bloodshot, which starts off the vibrant CU. Valiant CU. It's definitely the worst one out of those three starting out. And I've had my problems with Man of Steel. I had a decent amount of problems with that one, and no, it wasn't that he killed Zod. That wasn't one of my big problems.
Okay, but we've gone into that in a video before, so let's not
True.
go there again.
So, but it was just like you had ways, you knew how to do it right, you knew how to do it wrong, and you chose this way, which is even worse than the way that they did it wrong.
Yeah.
So, I mean, overall, this is the first movie we're going to give this ranking to.
This movie we give the ranking of Would Rather Kiss a Wookiee.
Yeah.
It's
Kiss a Wookiee,
again,
yeah.
it's not our lowest rating, but it's less than mediocre. It's just not great. It's that we would have rather gone and seen something else and we'd rather watch anything else.
And alcohol to enjoy this film better. I'm pretty sure I finished my beer during the movie, which is very rare for me. I usually have a full beer at the end of a movie.
No, yeah, this is definitely we'd rather be doing anything else.
So, yeah, like I can't. I gotta say it's even better than The Grudge because I went into The Grudge expecting it to be terrible and just like a shot-for-shot remake bullcrap.
And we were
I got a
pleasantly
nice little
surprised.
surprise by
Yeah.
it. I went into this movie not expecting a crazy amount,
But expecting
expecting something
something
more.
decent.
Yeah, something with more essence behind it. This movie was essenceless.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
so hopefully next week's movie will be better, and you know they can't all be winners, but again, I hope that this guy keeps directing, keeps trying, and Vin Diesel. I mean, we still love you.
Yeah, we always do.
We'll go see your more movies. Hey, you're one of the only, you're one of the few actors that nailed it right on the first time in a comic book movie. You know, Chris Evans didn't do so good in it. He got Captain America.
That's true.
You know, people failed and then they had to come back in. So, I mean, good job on your getting it right for the first time with Groot. Second outing, not so good. But what are you going to do? So, until next time, may the films be with you.